every rose has its thorn, like every cowboy. Song. I'm Martin Sargent. Clearly, I'm the guy. Duh. Yeah, I'm pretty much the man. Get with it. Yo, what's up? That's rad, man. What's up? I've never seen anything like that. And blingo. Blingo? Unscrewed. That's right. Yeah.
But what you think of here?
Hello there and welcome to Unscrewed. Our people are stronger than your evil. I'm Martin Sargent. Joined as always by the only woman in my life, Ms. Laura Swisher. Laura. So, how are you doing, first of all?
I'm doing okay, Marty. How are you?
My life is ass. I'm still reeling from my big breakup with my internet girlfriend, Sassy Angel 82.
Marty, you're better than her.
That E-bitch.
She's never gonna find a speller like you.
But a ray of sunshine entered my life today. I'm sitting there in my disheveled little cubicle trying to clean all the pubes and grime off my keyboard when a huge box arrives. A huge box containing this. It's my blender! My blender has arrived! Some of you may recall my hunt for the perfect blender at the Gourmet Product Show. Yeah, you remember that? This blender weighs in at 38 pounds. It's 3.5 horsepower. Hot ball bearings. Ball bearings, man, holds up to 4 liters of alcohol. Yeah. Enough talk. Let's blend. This thing can blend rhino horn, man.
Are you gonna have any rhino horn?
Yeah, you want one? I saw the cooking showed it. Here you go.
Wow, that was fast.
Margarita for
How'd you do? Actually, you blended and already we've got a drink.
These are much stronger than the ones I made them. I think we should get drunk for tonight's show because, frankly, tonight's show sucks. That might be the tequila talking. If tequila were to talk, would it have a Mexican accent?
Snoring.
Well, that's stupid. Hey, on the program tonight, we have the lead singer of the best rock and roll group since Journey. That's right, Bret Michaels of Poison's going to be here, everyone. Bret Michaels. And is it a federal offense to want to tag team President Bush's twin daughters? No. We have the man behind the Jenna and Barbara obsessed website, firsttwins.com, here tonight. Yeah, Bush twins. You're so fine. But before we get all carried away with hair bands and hot bush, let's check in with the Unscrewed Personals, our wildly popular online dating service. Laura, I understand that you've actually posted your own profile up here.
Yes, I had to resort to posting a profile because nobody is calling, and you guys aren't emailing me regularly, so there I am.
There she is. Her line is sexy codependent is her name. Why won't anyone ask me out, she says. Yeah, this is great. Age 27, yeah, or whatever.
I'm 26.
26, okay. And she's looking for someone between 21 and 25. That's cute. That's cute. Good for
I
you.
want them to be cute.
Favorite on-screen sex scene, the one from Sophie's Choice. Amazing. That's it. That's pretty good. Laura wants to date. You guys can date Laura. So if you want to score with Laura or one of your fellow Unscrewed viewers, post your profile at personals.techtv.com. And remember, if you want to appear on air in an upcoming dating segment, click that little box that says you want to be contacted about being cast in TV shows, all right? There it is. Or even better, why don't you just email us at unscrewed@techtv.com. Tell us your username so that we can peep at what your mama gave you. All right, Pope? All right, but first, this is coming up right now.
Now, Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent.
This is Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent. Martin Sargent reporting. According to Dr. Michael Sala, an expert on extraterrestrial foreign policy, space aliens have been infiltrating the U.S. Army, Navy, and CIA ever since 1954. In response to the claim, Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum was quoted as saying, "That's okay so long as the space aliens aren't gay." Santorum. He's crazy. In Penn Yan, New York, several women celebrated their constitutional right to go topless by holding a topless picnic where they cooked hot dogs and socialized. The women wanted to let the world know that women can legally take off their shirts in the same place as men can, much to the delight of the producers of the show Cops. And finally tonight, According to the survey in the July issue of 17 magazine, which is a really awesome issue, by the way, you got to check that out. The average teen loses their virginity by the age of 17. According to a survey to find out the average age at which members of the Unscrewed audience lost their virginity, let's just say that you guys are way above average. And that's the news with Martin Sargent. I'm Martin Sargent. Coming up, we'll see if Bret Michaels, the lead singer of the super awesome rock band Poison, knows as much about porn as you might think he does. Please stick with us.
Bret Michaels!
And now it's time for another moment in NASA history.
Take the switch off.
Okay, where's my chair?
Jostle the S.
Hey, welcome back. He's been described as one of the world's sexiest rock stars by Playgirl magazine. That was a great issue, too, by the way. He's appeared in an explicit sex tape with Pamela Anderson, and he counts among his close friends Hollywood playboy Charlie Sheen. So who better than to play Porn Site or Not Porn Site, the game that tests your ability to tell the real internet smut from the fake? With a new solo album out entitled Songs of Life via Netcam, the lead singer of my favorite band, Poison, Bret Michaels. Yeah! Bret, how you doing, man?
I'm good, Martin. How you doing?
Great.
We've been out on the road now. We're at DeMarcus Arena here tomorrow night in Milwaukee. We're just hanging out in the hotel room and having a few drinks and just having a blast.
Yeah? Do you guys still destroy the hotel rooms like in the olden days?
Pretty much. You see the picture behind me? That won't be here about an hour after we're done.
Doesn't the Best Western get mad at you for that, Bret?
No, Motel 6 just won't put up with it anymore.
So you got the new album out. It's called Songs of Life. Man, this album just reeks of Grammy.
Well, thank you very much. It reeks. I'm not sure what of, but I put a lot of heart and soul into this thing, and if I can just flash it here for you a moment.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Yes.
Songs of Life. That's great. Man,
Right.
you're
But
going to the
yes,
gym.
I put my heart and soul into this record. I feel great about it, and the band's been way cool about me putting out a solo record. And as you know, I've done, I work with Charlie Sheen on the film side of stuff, and of course, with this new album, Songs of Life, just coming out last week in the stores. The first single, Rain, I got the video up at BretMichaels.com.
It's awesome.
Yeah, VH1 Classic. And it's just such a great feeling, man. I love creating and making music and doing stuff, and people can check it out also at BretMichaels.com.
Cool, man. So how's Ricky Rocket, Bobby Dahl, and CeCe DeMille?
They're doing, CeCe and Bobby and Ricky are doing great. It's been an awesome tour for us so far, pretty much sell-out business all over the place. And for us, every year we go out there and we put on, we really work hard on the show. You know, we kick it off, and this year we were at Midwest Wireless Coliseum, Minneapolis and Mankato area. And
awesome. We're going to have you guys on the show to play live, I hope, when you guys come to San Francisco. Are they all in the room there with you?
No.
You guys don't all share like one double?
We're pretty much down to a couple guys sleep on the bus, and then we rotate who gets the shower.
Got it. So, Bret, we're going to play the game, Porn Site or Not Porn Site. Are you ready?
I'm ready to give it a try.
All right, here's how the game works. I'm going to give you a web address, and you dig into your vast body of knowledge to tell me whether it's a porn site or not a porn site, okay?
Vast body of knowledge?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, your first one, megapornlinks.com. Is that a porn site or not a porn site?
I'm going to have, you said mega porn link?
That's right.
I'm going to have to say, I think, now call me crazy, but I would have to say mega big, porn, probably porn. I'm going to say yes.
No, that's correct. That's a porn site. We got our sound effect guy. He put on the wrong buzzer. Yes, that's right. Clearly that's a porn site. Very good. All right, let's go on to your next one.
I know you like me and you're being kind. Was I dead wrong?
No, I don't know what's going on. I don't look at porn. You're the porn guy.
Okay, all right.
All right, here's the next one. NakedAngels.com. Porn site or not?
Naked Angels?
Yeah.
Sounds more like a band to me. It just doesn't have that porn smell. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to say no.
He's going to say no. Judges? That's not a porn site either. You got that one right. We got the guy, he doesn't know. It's actually, I'm so confused. It's a New York City theater company that produces original plays.
So I got 2 out of 2, or are they just making that sound to make me feel
I don't know what's
awful?
going on in there. Do you like theater?
Well, I like playing it. Well,
All right, let's just go on to the next one.
I'll leave that one go. Yes, good theater is awesome.
2 for 2, Brett. Next site, 12-foot.
Phantom of the Opera, does that help? Go ahead.
So gay. 12foot.com.
Wow. I'm going to have to say I wish I had a 12-foot but
Hey, come on. We've all seen the Pamela video.
it was cold. I would have to say that sounds, 12foot.com sounds to me like it would be a porn site.
And that is, judges, incorrect. That's actually a weblog. Got one wrong. That's of a cynical man and his friends, none of whom I guarantee you has a 12-foot. All right, let's go one more, Brett. Smutgremlins.com.
Say that one again.
Smutgremlins.com. Acting like you don't know. Come on.
Butt gremlin.
Smut Gremlins.
Are you saying butt gremlin? Like Pornocchio or Hooker Hot Ass?
Smut Gremlins. Smut. SM.
God, Jana, what do you think?
Who's Gina? What's she doing in there?
It's Jana, we were making a porn, and then we stopped to do
Bring
this.
her on. Let me see her.
No, she's naked.
Is she wearing a headband too? Oh, hey, Brett, you did really well. Smut Gremlins is, in fact, a real porn
I
site.
knew that. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, don't get your gizmo wet. Brett Michaels, thank you so much for being on the show. We love you, man. You gotta check out his new solo album, Songs of Life. It's in stores now. You can also order a copy from his website, brettmichaels.com. Take it easy, man.
You too. Bye.
All right. Up next, Brett Michaels. Feel bad about all the internet stalking you've done? Our next guest will trump you, I guarantee it. All the dirt on President Bush's twin daughters right ahead. Unscrewed. Screwed? Unscrewed. Hey, welcome back there. So, personal obsessions vary from Hollywood stars to sci-fi TV shows to porcelain figurines. Our next guest really likes President George Bush's twin daughters, and he's got a website all about them. Please welcome Wag.
Hey, how you doing?
Wag, your website, it's comprehensive. It's got daily updates, photos, games, details of Jenna's appendectomy. I'm not going to use the word stalker, but I just did. So what's this whole thing about the Bush twins?
Well, who even knows if she had her appendix out? I mean, maybe it was a sort of a end of the year or something. No one really knows the facts.
Are you making that claim on this show right now?
No, this is just, I've had people email me various things, and there's like a lot of rumors going on.
So that brings up the point. Where do you get all your information from? And you're not in Washington, D.C., or Yale, or Austin, Texas, so how do you know what the hell they're doing?
Well, a lot of people send me emails and they post on the guest book, and my real main source of information is the tabloids. I find them very reliable.
Yeah.
National Enquirer, Star.
Weekly World News is one of my favorites.
Bad boy.
So does the Secret Service know about what you're doing here?
They came by my place once.
No.
Yeah.
They actually came to your hovel or wherever you live?
It's not total squalor, but you know.
Your hut? So what did they say? What did they say when they came to your house?
Well, they're just interested in, you know, why was I making the website and who was I exactly?
And what did you tell them? Like, because I think those twins are like super hot, or what'd you say?
Well, I told them I made this site because my dad actually sent me this picture in 1999 of Jenna getting drunk at a party. She was drinking margaritas, and she fell down on a friend, and there's a good photo of her like poised midair but keeping her drink and her cigarette balanced, and I thought, wow, like, that's really, she's really like keeping it together.
Keeping it real.
Yeah,
Keeping it real.
And also, my dad sent it to me because I have a fraternal twin as well.
So your dad's nuts too.
Yeah.
Have the twins themselves seen this site, to your knowledge?
Most likely. Like
Yeah.
I watched the traffic on the web reports, and there's a big surge of traffic from in Austin, University of Texas, and then like a few days later, there's a big surge from Yale. So they probably talked to each other about it, and people in the dorms, like their co-students and stuff, were surfing the web and like, hey Jenna, hey Barbara, there's a site all about you.
It's got to also be a great source for President Bush himself to like check in on his daughters to see if they're screwing up or not. Do you look at it to see if you get any traffic from the White House?
Well, I haven't been able to pick out exactly White House traffic, but there is a lot of government.gov traffic, and actually there's a lot of military interest in the site as well. There's like soldiers. They're the same age group as the president's daughters, and they wonder what their commander-in-chief is up to, I'm sure.
So actually, if you think about it then, you and Saddam Hussein's son Uday actually have a lot in common, because what's the story there? Didn't they, like, when they raided his house, they found pictures, there's Uday, of the first twins?
Yeah.
You're a terrorist.
No, not exactly, but well, yeah, they found this wall in Uday's gym of all these pictures from the internet. All of them were unclothed women, except for right in the middle. There's some printouts from the web of Jenna and Barbara, and he was like lifting his weights and checking out the president's daughters. I don't know. He's the son of Saddam Hussein. They're the daughters of the president, so maybe he has this sort of.
Do you like stare at them when you're on your treadmill or anything?
Oh no, like my dad's not the president.
Yeah. So how close have you actually come to them? Do you stalk them, or is this only an internet thing? Do you try to creep up?
Well, I mean, I don't know if
crazy?
I'd call it stalking exactly, but I went down to Austin with.
No.
Well, yeah.
You stalked them. What happened in Austin?
Well, I went down there with this bike group, Cycle Side, and I went down to like the area where all the students hang out, and I went to this one bar, and I think I might have seen Jenna in there.
Yeah.
And
Was she totally loaded?
No, she wasn't. She was like just hanging out. Like it was early in the evening. One would some of the photos suggest that she does get loaded at times. But,
Her high school. I learned from her say her nickname in high school was Jin.
yeah.
Jenna. Which one do you like more? Which one do you think is the hotter twin?
Well, it changes. It depends whoever's more in the media, I guess. So whoever's I work on the site a lot, and whoever I'm focusing on that day or that week, depending on how quick the news is coming in, that's who I focus on more. Right now, I'm actually more into brown-haired women because I'm dating a woman who has brown hair.
Dude, what did she think about this?
She
Doesn't have a little problem with your crazy obsession with the first twins?
I accidentally called her Barbara once. But it's okay.
Very quickly, looking to the future, what happens if Bush isn't reelected? Will the obsession continue?
I don't think that Bush will lose. The twins are going to stay on the media's radar. It's going to be all about Jenna and Barbara, and it's going to get bigger and bigger, and the twins are going to get more and more power, and eventually one of them will be the first female president of this country.
There you have it. Thanks for stopping by, Wag.
Thanks.
Keep up that fine work.
All right.
And if you're looking to keep up with, just sit right back down. If you're looking to keep up with the Bush twins, visit Wag's site. We've got a link to his at ours, techtv.com/unscrewed. All right. Coming up next, we will use this incredible invention known as the laptop machine to look at electronic mail. We'll be right back. Very nice. Very nice.
February 12th. Dear blog, today was a bit harder to stick to the routine. I'm a girl who has to shampoo my hair on a daily basis, so this is unknown territory. I hate posting this here for all you to read, because it sounds gross that I don't wash my hair. But I do wash my scalp, and I'm treating my hair as if it were a delicate sweater. I did, however, have to put some soap to my bangs because they look greasy to me. We'll see how long this is going to last. Anybody dare to guess?
Being screwed, the anti-screw. Unscrewed. Hey! welcome back. Time for a horrifying news segment here on Unscrewed. It's the fancy fetish of the week. You know, I'm all for sexual adventurousness, and I don't give a damn what you people do in your bedrooms, except perhaps for you adults who are dressing up in children's clothing in your bedrooms. ForeverAKid.com. I think ForeverAPerv.com takes you to the same site. Oh my God. I am a chic dumbass. Look at me. Do these pants make my ass look big? I am thin and strong. I model these clothes to support a crack habit. You see, you should never give babies balloons because they can choke to death. Please choke to death. Please choke to death. Hey, it's a cross-dressing baby. And even crystal meth addicts can dress like baby girls. That's ForeverAKid.com, perhaps the sickest site on the internet. And that's your fancy fetish of the week. Man, all right, let's do some emails, shall we? Let's do some emails. Here at Unscrewed, we try relentlessly to bring you the weirdest of the weird, so of course we have to read your emails, all right? Let's do the first one. This next letter is from Jeff2K2. These people come up with these things. And it's for you, Laura. It reads, "You are one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen on TV. Have you ever considered modeling? I won't ask if you thought about contacting Playboy because there were pictures in my head. My head would probably explode. Laura, have you ever thought of this?"
Well, Jeff, not only have I thought about it, I have in fact contacted Playboy, and well, here's some photos that we're submitting to them, and I'm sure it's just a matter of time before you see me in the magazine. Check them out.
Oh, yeah. That's hot.
After a nice day of skiing.
I like that bookish email for dummies. All right. Oh, my God. So, people, what do you think of all of this? Electronic mail us at unscrewed@techtv.com. Thanks to my favorite rock star, Bret Michaels, my favorite stalker, Wag, and to you for hanging out. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Fornicators, sex addicts, backsliders, and sinners of all ilk, take note! I am here to bear witness. With the God of voice, Tom Jones, as my earthly guide, I, Pastor Jack Stahl, am gonna rout the demons that possess your mortal souls and drive them back to the rightful place, deep in the boiling furnaces of hell. Stay tuned to be cleansed. Up next on Unscrewed, you go, devil!
I'm Martin Sargent. Clearly, I'm the guy. Duh. I'm pretty much the man. Get with it. Yo, what's up? That's rad, man. What's up? You never seen anything like that. Blingo. Blingo? Unscrewed. That's right. Whoa. Sheesh. That dude is intense. He's intense, Pastor Jack Stahl. I can't wait for that. Hello there. Welcome to Unscrewed, the show that people might watch if I was Jon Stewart. I'm Martin Sargent. Joined as always by my sidekick, Laura Swisher. Laura.
Yes, hello.
Man, hello. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
I don't know how you're doing, but you're looking fine. I mean, you look especially amazing in that shirt tonight. I mean, that is just... Hey, our speaker phone is ringing. Hello?
Hi. Is Laura available?
Hi, yeah, Laura's right here.
Mom.
Oh, it's Mrs. Swisher. What a surprise.
Oh.
Yay.
Is it Martin?
Yeah.
Laura's sidekick.
Yeah, little sidekick. That's right. How you doing?
Great to talk with you.
You have an interesting voice, too. How do you like the show so far?
Hey, I just really think you guys are doing great, and will you stop saying it's going to be canceled?
Yeah, I should probably.
And let's talk about the dry humping of the young woman on the beach. Doggy style.
Doggy style.
Doggy style.
You remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that girl just kept ramming her ass up into my front side.
I see. Well, now, here's a question in terms of demographics.
Yeah.
If you asked your audience...
You're not our target audience.
In terms of foreplay, is dry humping in any form
well,
useful ploy?
Yeah, see, the thing is, you misunderstand it. The humping was actually very wet. All right? Hey, let's switch it. We're going to have to go. That's going to do it. Say goodbye to Mom.
I'll call you after the show.
Okay, bye-bye, Laura.
All right, bye.
Bye, Mrs. Swisher. Oh, she seems like a nice woman, Mrs. Swisher does. Hey, tonight's show, pretty amazing. We've got the leader of the Progressive Universal Life Church, Pastor Jack Stahl. He's going to perform an exorcism on me, ridding me of all my demons. But first, there he is. Tonight's musical guest, they're cute, they're cuddly, they're super intense. Here's singing Lightsaber Blues. It's the Kittens. Check it out.
I'm fearful of flying, and flying is fearful of me.
Kick ass.
When she told me the news, telling me I'm with my lightsaber ducks.
Yeah, baby, Kittens. The Kittens. They're going to be back a little bit later in the show. Don't miss it. In the meantime, what's a guy to do if he can't get a date? Stay celibate like Morrissey? Become the host of a late-night TV show on a station no one watches? Maybe. But if you're like our next guest, you'd set up a website to help spark your stagnant sex life, share your dating foibles with the world, and hope that someday, somehow, you'll get some action. Vianette came out of LA, the creator of ZeroSexLife.com. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, better than you, it sounds like. So, Mike, I found out about your website, actually, when I tried to register the name Zero Sex Life, and you had already taken it.
Understandable.
But, you know, I talk about this on TV all the time, but I know that nobody's watching, so who really cares? But you've got it out there for the whole internet world to see that you're not getting any tail. I mean, isn't that kind of embarrassing, man?
It's not quite as embarrassing as long as people don't know who I am. Like my, friends and family. I'd rather my mom didn't know, but...
Yeah. Does she know?
No.
She doesn't. So what took you to these terrible depths of desperation here?
Well, I went through a little bit of a dry spell, and then a little longer dry spell, and then a really long dry spell, and...
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Unabomers don't get much sex, do they?
Well, I don't always go out like this.
So, quantify it. How ugly are you? Because it's hard for me to tell from that picture.
I honestly don't really know how to judge that. All I know is I'm very often thrown into the friend zone.
Yeah. I've known a lot of ugly people with no social skills. I usually refer to them as my circle of friends. But somehow they still manage to get laid. What do you think you're doing wrong?
To be honest, I'm 24. I've had 3 girlfriends before, and...
Wait, 3 girlfriends or 3 sex partners?
Both.
Both. Okay, yeah, it's okay.
So, and all 3 of them were people that I knew for a couple months beforehand, so...
Yeah, you're behind the curve. On your site, you keep a journal. You keep a journal of your dating progress, and it actually seems like you're not doing all that badly. I mean, a lot of girls approach you because of this? What's going on here?
I wouldn't say a lot approach me. I can think of one that I've actually talked to, but...
What happened with the laundry girl?
That's the one.
Yeah, tell us that story.
Well, probably the closest thing I have to a success story. Long story short, I was at the laundromat doing my usual Miss Pac-Man in 2 loads, and ended up talking to this very attractive Eastern European chick.
They're hot.
Yeah, which is something that, I'm amazed that I was even able to start talking to her.
So what happened? You talked to her, things were going well, what happened?
Well, she ended up giving me her phone number, which was amazing for me, because that, doesn't really happen at all, ever. And I called her, I tried calling a couple times, and by the time I finally got a hold of her, she told me to never call her again, because apparently I was on a radio show about a week previous in the LA area.
And she heard you on the show?
Huh?
She heard you on the show?
She didn't hear me. One of her friends did, and apparently, I described her a bit on my site in my journal, and apparently there's not a...
Mike.
I know.
Do experiences like that make you think that maybe you ought to take the site down? It ain't working, pal.
See, I've thought about that, but this is I've had so many girls reject me for me, and this is one who actually rejected me for the site.
Well, you're funny, and I've always heard that women appreciate guys with a sense of humor, which sort of explains why they avoid me entirely. Do you find this to be true? Do you have confidence in the site? Are you going to keep it up?
I think that a lot of women say that they want a guy who has a sense of humor, and they really do. They make great friends. But if you're looking for anything more than that, usually, why do you think every comedian's act usually revolves around why they're single?
Yeah, I heard some nice fan of your website sent you a package of brownies.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
What, they're pot brownies or something? What's the story there?
According to the doctor, it had about 10 times the normal dosage of X-Lax.
Oh, yeah. So you put your address on this site? How the hell did that happen?
P.O. Box.
P.O. Box, all right.
Yeah.
So finally, what happens to the site when you finally do get a little play? Are you going to start calling it ifinallygotSome.com? You're going to keep it up? What's going to happen?
I think I'm probably going to turn it over to other people. I've met a lot of other people in my situation that are really funny. But,
Yeah.
I want it to keep going.
All right, well, hey, thanks a lot, Mike.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
That's a pretty pathetic story you got there. That's Mike from the city of Los Angeles, championing the cause of ugly losers everywhere. And if you'd like to help Mike get a date, or maybe date Mike, or just want to send him some special cookies, head to our website, techtv.com/unscrewed. All right, when we come back, Pastor Jack Stahl will use the music of Tom Jones to exorcise the demons that cling to my heathen soul. Heatha.
Maybe he can give the site to you afterwards.
Hey, welcome back there. So when you're in need of exorcism from demonic possession through the music of Tom Jones, there's only one person to turn to, and that's Pastor Jack Stahl. For years now, Pastor Jack has been using the music of Tom Jones not only to preach the gospel, but also to drive demons back to the boiling furnaces of hell. Pastor Jack, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. You know, I was a religious studies minor, so I'm very interested. How did you come to base your faith in God around the music of Tom Jones?
Martin, what I do is I use the voice of Tom Jones to help me get in touch with the Holy Spirit. To me, his voice is spiritual, soulful, and supernatural. So I use it. It helps me reach sort of a higher consciousness.
And you never lose your faith?
No.
Not even when you look at some of those pictures from the 70s with Tom Jones and all that icky chest hair, you know?
Now, Martin, to me, Martin, it's
I've just lost my faith.
Martin, to me, it's his voice. It's not young Tom. It's not old Tom. It's not shove a armadillo in my pants Tom. It's his voice.
When was the epiphany? When did this happen to you?
When I was 3 years old. I was sitting in front of the TV watching Tom Jones. This is Tom Jones, the TV show. And I felt as if I was surrounded by angels, and I knew that if one day I started my own ministry, I would have to incorporate the voice. It's angelic.
The same thing didn't happen with Andy Gibb?
No, Martin.
Have you ever met Tom Jones?
Never have met Tom Jones. I'd like to as soon as they lift the restraining order.
Well, what if you meet him and it turns out that Tom Jones is a big jerk?
You know, see, again, it's the voice. It's the voice. It's spiritual. It's soulful. I'm able to help people with the voice.
Isn't it a sin to smoke cigars? I see him puffing on those things.
Remember, it's not the man.
It's not. Okay, what do you like better, the young Tom Jones or the old Tom Jones?
I like it all. His voice is better today than ever.
So you're saying you like his voice?
I like his voice.
How many people are in this Church of Tom Jones flock of yours?
Tons. I've ordained more than 100,000 worldwide.
Oh, come on.
Yes, and I'll ordain your listeners, too, if they go to PULC.com.
Oh, you do it en masse?
That's right. I'll ordain anybody.
Let's talk more about this ordination. You ordain people over the internet.
Yes.
To be ministers of Tom Jones?
They're interfaith, non-denominational ministers. They can perform marriages, baptisms, anything, like any other minister.
They can, legally, in the state of California?
Yes, Martin.
So you can make me an ordained minister right now?
Yes, I could.
Do you charge people for this? Is it free?
Martin, we do accept donations. Yeah. Go to the website, check it out, send me an email. I want to ordain you, and I want to ordain all the listeners.
Yeah,
I won't be happy until I ordain everybody, Martin.
Do you take pilgrimages to Las Vegas?
We do go to Las Vegas quite often.
What do you think what's the best buffet? What's the best buffet?
I like the one at the MGM.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's good ham. That's good ham. What's your favorite gaming table?
I don't like to play. I don't have that much money.
So you use the music of Tom Jones to perform exorcisms and cast demons out of people's bodies.
That's right.
How does that work?
I use the voice of Tom Jones, enables me to reach a higher consciousness, reach the higher Holy Spirit. I'm able to then cast out the demons with my faith and the faith of that person that I'm casting out. And if there's others around that pray, there's strength in numbers, and we cast out those demons.
Literally, in your church, is there an actual physical structure in which you perform sermons?
We don't have a building, but we do have it in conference rooms. We have it anywhere. We have it in people's homes. You know, it doesn't matter. A building is not a church, Martin. church is the people, and we have lots of people all over the world.
Does Tom Jones have any idea that you're doing this?
I think so, because I've been written about in all the major newspapers all over the world, been on the BBC. I think so.
What's your favorite Tom Jones song?
Well, It's Not Unusual. It'd have to be my favorite.
It's not unusual to be
loved by anyone.
Keep going with that.
It's not unusual to have fun with anyone.
Oh, catching the spirit! That's awesome. So, can you perform an exorcism on me right now? Because I've got a hell of a lot of demons, man.
What do you have? What demon would you like to exorcise, Martin?
Let's think. Smell that.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, let's start with that one, all right?
That demon of whiskey?
So, yeah, that's turkey. Stand up. I'm going to come around the front here. I'm not going to fall down like in the TV. Oh, man. All right, let's do it.
All right. You foul devil! You devil of alcohol! You've been trying to take over Martin and his show here at TechTV. He's got a good show called Unscrewed. And I cast you out right now in God's name. Ooh, bait. Ooh, tela. Ooh, mate, tela, bait. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, God, you're good. I cast you out, devil! You're coming into Martin's life. You're giving him that lousy breath when he kisses his girlfriend. His girlfriend hates it. And I cast you out right now in God's name. You go, devil! You go! It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. You go! You won't be needing this! That devil's gone! That devil's gone! That devil's gone! That devil's gone! He's out! It's a miracle! It's a miracle!
I feel cleansed!
That devil of alcohol's gone! He's out of here! He's out of San Francisco, out of California! You don't need alcohol any longer!
All right, that's enough, Jack. I feel cleansed. I feel like I might need to rush out, get my hair permed, and buy a one-piece open-collar jumpsuit!
It's a miracle! Another churchoftomjones.com miracle.
I love you, man. Pastor Jack, come back anytime and banish our sins and wickedness, because it sure builds up fast around here. And if you or anyone you know needs some Tom Jones-inspired sermon, marriage, baptism, funeral, or exorcism, you can get in touch with Pastor Jack Stahl at churchoftomjones.com. Don't get mad, get hateful. Up next, Kevin Rose is here with another of his wildly popular dark tips to piss off the losers in your life.
And now it's time for another moment in NASA history.
The fact is, Tim, I don't even like rockets. And I don't like space either. I mean, what the hell am I even doing here?
Martin Sargent.
This is Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent. Martin Sargent reporting. Portugal, which has the lowest worker productivity rate in the 15-member European Union, has a new labor movement that's fighting for workers' rights to take an afternoon nap. According to the founder of the Portuguese Association for Friends of Napping, a quick snooze after lunch promotes better health, helps boost productivity, and makes workers better able to enjoy the late afternoon sex hour. Moving on, according to historian Tom Tucker, good old Ben Franklin didn't really use a key tied to a kite to discover electricity. You know, I really hate it when these stupid historians try to quash our American myth. You know, I like to think that George Washington really did cut down a cherry tree, that Abe Lincoln really was honest, that George Bush really did win the 2000 election. Finally, according to Reuters, Habitat for Humanity is planning on opening a theme park based on slum life. The big difference between this and typical amusement parks is that the violent, dangerous, and filth-ridden will be the characters and not the customers. Some of the planned rides include bumper shopping carts, No Tomorrowland, and Crackheads of the Caribbean. And that's the news with Martin Sargent. Martin Sargent. Laura, what the hell are you doing over there slumming with D-Tip the Dark Tipper?
Hey, I'm learning about evil and different ways to do evil and plan evil and have fun with evil.
That's what I'm here for, the evil stuff.
What have you got for us today?
Well, check it out. I hate those people at work that just turn up the volume a little too loud. They're listening to their songs. Marty, he's always doing
with
this.
The Britney Spears?
The Britney Spears. He used to be into NSYNC when he was on the Savers. It was the NSYNC thing, but I guess he's moved on.
He's moved on. I think now it's going to be Avril Lavigne, but it's still,
He's changing it up. Here's
Okay.
what we got going on. Check this out. This is a program called the Flatulator 2.1.
Nice name.
Make sure you
like
get
it already.
2.1. 2.0 sucked, but check it out. If you go in here, you see this little checkbox here? It says gross sounds.
Yeah.
When you click that and you click OK, it's going to hide the program inside the computer. And then what it's going to do is it's going to insert farts, belches, and barfs randomly into people's music.
And it actually says farts, belches, and barfs, and then ... Like there could be more.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You never know. Underneath here, you have G-rated sounds. So if you want the lawns, the yawns, yeah,
laughs. That's laughs. That's
yeah.
okay. It's.
But it's a cool little program. You click go, and it hides itself. It's gone. Now here's one we did on Prager right here. Check this out.
I am sexually compulsive. I am sexually compulsive.
Prager kind of liked it though in some weird, sick way.
That sounds like Rain Man. If Rain Man were going to do techno, like I am sexually compulsive.
Let's take a look. We actually got Prager. Check this out. We put it on his computer, and here he is.
I am sexually compulsive. I am sexually compulsive.
Yeah, he's got to stop the noise, so he's going to put the speakers down. That's good. Okay, very good.
That's Prager, but completely free. We zipped it up, put it on the website, have it in an article, TechTV.com/unscrewed.
And people will be able to download it, and fantastic.
Have fun with the friends.
It's great.
Definitely.
Marty, enough of the Britney.
All right, I like big butts. Is that better? Coming up next, hot dogs. And one of the many reasons, I just adore them. Can't get enough.
What up, dog?
Nice buns.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, it's time once again to pay tribute to the unceasing inventiveness of our friends across the sea in a segment we call We Love the Japanese. So they've perfected the finer arts of woodworking, flower arranging, calligraphy, and now hot dog sculpting. Yes, while we're just stuffing our pigs in blankets, the Japanese, the computer farted, are carefully carving up intricate hot dog reindeer. Hot dog sharks, as well as hot dog bunnies.
Those are cute.
Yes, these sophisticated delicacies are the perfect garnish to any meal. And if you carve up enough wieners, you can have an entire hot dog jungle. I was so inspired I decided to give it a whirl, and here's some of my own hot dog art. This is Laura, right here. You can see, there's Laura on the right, see, with the...
Yeah, like you have to point it out.
Yeah,
See?
this one here is
explain
Laura.
Why this one is Laura. In case you at home can't figure it out.
This one is me. Hi, I'm Marty, That's it, and that's why we love the Japanese. For instructions on dog art, go to our website. We've got the links. Hey, before we go to the bar, we'd like to take a moment to share a message we found on our message board. This is from Neil. Neil writes, okay, I've watched the show and now I've read the webpage for Unscrewed. I want to know, what's Martin's deal with Dick Cheney? And Webb Larbian followed up by saying, Dick Cheney is an evil bastard, although much of the wrath Marty exhibits would be better directed at Karl Rove. Well, thanks for the feedback. See, the reason we don't direct wrath at Karl Rove is that only about 7% of our audience has any idea who Karl Rove is. And also, unlike Dick Cheney, Karl's name isn't synonymous with the word penis. For example, you can't say, suck my Karl, or what's up, Karl head? Let's play with my hot dogs more. Hope that clears things up for you. Hey, what'd you think? Send us electronic mail, unscrewed at TechTV.com. Thanks to Pastor Jack, Zero Sex Mike, Kevin D. Tip Rose, my little sidekick, and the hot dogs. Check you later, man.
I walked up in the club, and the ladies looking lovely. Tried to show some love, but the haters tried to mug me. Walk up to the bar, and I tried to get my drink on. Step on my feet. If you wanna get banged on, pump your brakes, make them shake it. They can't take, they can't take. Pump your brakes, make them shake it. They can't take.
On tonight's show, the wisest man who ever lived, dueling cam girls and gay hobbits. This is Unscrewed. I'm Martin Sargent. Clearly, I'm the guy. Duh. Yeah, I'm pretty much the man. Get with it. Yo, what's up? That's rad, man. What's up? Never seen anything like that. Blingo. Blingo? Unscrewed. That's right. Hey there, welcome to Unscrewed, the show that has absolutely no idea how to install Linux. I'm Martin Sargent. I love Linux. Joined as always by my open source sidekick, Laura Swisher.
What? Did you say open source?
No. Open source, not open source. It's an open collaborative means of software development, not source.
Ah, okay.
It's okay. We're over that. That's past us now. So I've been going on and on and on and on and on about the big breakup between me and my internet girlfriend, Sassy Angel 82. Well, I've started to take steps to make my life whole again.
Get back
Spread
up.
my wings, get back up off that bike. I filled out a personals ad on our website, techtv.com/unscrewed. Personals.techtv.com. I think it's going to be a sure thing. First of all, look at the picture. Look how cocksure I am.
It's you.
It's beautiful. I mean, oh my God. Who's going to say no to that, Laura?
Probably
Look at
most
that.
women online, but
Oh
that's
my God.
okay.
That's like something off the $1 million bill right there.
You could model.
That looks
Is
great.
that
Yeah, like my
Calvin
name, by the
Klein?
way.
Come on.
I go by the moniker Big Money.
888.
And my tagline is, let's freak. And the girls like that.
Oh, we love it.
They do. Most humbling moment. Why are you reading this? Isn't the photo enough evidence that I'm your man? Chicks dig this stuff.
And you put 3 photos, too, in
I did
case the
put 3
first one
photos.
wasn't
That's all they would
enough
allow. I
evidence.
tried to upload like 30 of them. If I can't get a girlfriend using the personal ads on my own site, something is very terribly wrong here, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Have you gotten any play from you put your personal ad up there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I've gotten like 3
I've gotten
responses.
nothing. I've got nothing. It's
should
like
put my picture
occupation. I am the host of my own show. Nobody cares.
Well, I put
They're
I'm the
not
host of
impressed
my
by that.
very own show. Tons of
That's very good.
responses.
Yeah, right. Speaking of the show, tonight's show, man, it's a perfect 9. If you've spent any amount of time on the internet, you've probably stumbled across timecube.com. This is a site that explains that there are 4 different simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth. Not 1, which means I've been missing out on 3 happy hours a day, I suppose. Anyway, we're also going to be kicking off a brand new game show on the program tonight. It's called Searchperts.
What?
Searchperts. It's like experts in searching. Searchperts. Tonight's contestants are going to be netcam goddess Marcy and also netcam goddess Steph.
Ah.
She's the one with the bangs.
She's sassy.
But first, tonight's musical guest, it's a woman named Wing. She performs the most beautiful music I've ever heard. Listen.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like a long time.
I have all 4 of Wing's CDs, each one more gorgeous than the next. Check it out. We get the links to how to buy those on our website. We'll catch up with Wing a little bit later. She'll be here, and Wing and I are going to go out partying after the show. You want in?
You're going to let me come with you and Wing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
We're going to do that, maybe hit up a little karaoke. Now then, I know you guys probably think that hosting this show is easy, and you're right. A stillborn chimp could host this show, but you might not realize how dangerous it is, and that's why I have a stunt host.
My name's Dave Rubin. I'm a stunt host. My job basically is to keep Marty out of harm's way. It's not always a picnic.
It's cool. Lingo.
You know, Marty gets himself into a lot of sticky situations, and there's got to be somebody there to take care of it. And that someone is a stunt host, and that stunt host is me.
It's not going to work out between us. It's over. It's over. Oh, God, I hate this.
It's all right. Blingo. Blingo. It's clearly I'm the guy. Glamorous? No, I wouldn't call it glamorous.
I didn't know it was Mother's Day, all right? I didn't. I'll send you a carton of Newports. Mom!
Yeah. Yeah, Mom. Right. Blingo. Right. Yeah. Clearly I'm the guy. Blingo. Right. All right, bye. It's cool. Pops, he was a stunt host too. Lost his life in the line of duty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he worked for Carson for about 25 years as a pie. I think the reason why they chose me is because Martin and I have similar attributes, similar build. A lot of what I do is defense, and sometimes I use my bare hands, sometimes, you know, some tools that I'll use, you know, just whatever it takes. To be a good stunt host, you gotta be, you know, willing to pay the ultimate price for your host. Yeah, I'm ready. Blingo.
Hey, does anyone have a pen? Yo.
I'm a stunt host. That's what I do.
I just want to say thank you, Dave. I could not do it without you.
Blingo.
Hey, remember when people thought the Earth was flat? Coming up, a man who believes the Earth has 4 corners and rotates in a time cube. Stick around.
And now it's time for another moment in NASA history.
It's all just so groovy up here.
And welcome back. Christopher Columbus said the Earth was round, not flat. People laughed. Well, Columbus had nothing on our next guest. He says there are 4 different simultaneous 24-hour days within a single rotation of Earth. It's called the time cube principle, and if you laugh at it, you're stupid, evil, and deserve to be spit on publicly. From Atlanta, here to explain the time cube, its discoverer and champion, and the self-proclaimed wisest man who ever lived, Gene Ray. Welcome to the show, Gene.
Thank you, Martin.
So, Gene, you say that I'm stupid because I believe that when the Earth rotates once, there is only one 24-hour day, but your time cube principle disputes this, no?
Right. It has 4 corners. When it shines at midday, it simultaneously creates a midnight. Where the 2 majors join, it creates the 2 minors of sun up and sundown. And each corner quadrant of Earth rotates to its own separate 24-hour days.
Well, the Earth is a sphere, though. It's not a cube.
It's composed of 4 quadrant corners. Each corner, because it rotates in 4 different directions simultaneously. Toward midday, midnight, sun up and sundown. It rotates those directions simultaneously. Each one of them has its own separate day.
Gene, how do you know this? What's your proof, scientifically speaking?
Well, here's in the cube. You can see it. You can't deny that. I offer any academic institution, any professor, $10,000 to disprove it. They can't disprove it, so they ignore it and run and hide.
You're offering $10,000 to anyone who can dispute the time cube principle?
Institution or professor.
Not me. If I beat you in a debate right now, you're not going to pay me $10,000?
$1,000.
$1,000 for me? That's all right. I got to have my own model of the time cube right here. Where'd you get these things? Like Magic Mountain?
Well, they're paperweights. You can buy them. They're just paperweights, but they represent the time cube.
But this cube, this has 6 sides. A cube has 6 sides. You say there's 4 separate days. That doesn't make sense.
How can you call a top and bottom a side? You call the top of your bedroom and bottom of your floor sides? That's dumb.
That makes a lot of sense.
Now, everything, the solar system has a top and bottom, front and back and 2 sides. Earth has a top and bottom, front and back and 2 sides. The human has a top and bottom, front and back and 2 sides. Now, the human head has 4 corners, nose, 2 ears, and a back corner, but it don't have a 1 corner face. It's only 1/4 of who they think they are. 1 corner, but they go around the 4 corners in a lifetime. The baby, the child, the parent, and the grandparent. We don't recognize human metamorphosis.
Gotcha. You know, I can't help notice that you're wearing a hat that says Time Cube from MIT 2002. Are you a professor at MIT? Did you teach this at MIT? What's the story?
No, I lectured up there last year. It was a student thing. They had about 500 students from MIT, Harvard, and many other universities around there. And they treated me like Einstein now, but the school was not sponsored. I had $5 cash offered to any professor would come down and explain the time cube and disprove it. But they run and hide. Academia cannot allow this to be known because it contradicts everything that they're teaching.
Really? I mean, do you think that this should be taught in schools from kindergarten on up through the graduate departments?
It's the only principle that'll save humans from self-destruction, like Easter Island. They went and cut the trees down around, ate the animals, the chickens, the rats, and then they started practicing cannibalism. The U.S. is on the same path. It's just a larger island.
So if we don't start believing in the time cube principle, we're going to resort to cannibalism?
That's right, because this is perpetual. Einstein said time was linear. Actually, that's not true. It's cubic. If you stand at the point midday, that same point is somebody else's sundown, somebody else's midnight, and somebody else's sunup.
You know, I get this. It's very clear to me, but what do you feel about people who say that you're nuts, that don't believe in the time cube principle?
Well, like I say, they're stupid. And in fact, that's evil. Being stupid about it is evil.
So you think the majority of humanity is stupid?
They're educated stupid. That's what they're taught. The self is the lowest form of humanity. It cannot procreate alone. And the family is the creation body, but not the true body because it doesn't marry. It's the village that's the true body because it has multi-families with a near equal number of both sexes of all ages. But we destroyed all villages. We have communities that are really of strangers and who have no allegiance or obligation to anything or anybody.
Hey, Ray, Gene, how do you feel about being an internet celebrity? I mean, you're huge on the web.
Well, it's not a position I wanted. It's something I had to do.
Yeah.
And nobody, like, I'm not a writer or a speaker, but no writer or speaker understands the time cube.
All right. Hey, Gene, thanks so much, and good luck with your quest to convince humanity of the time cube principle.
Thank you.
All right. That's Gene Ray offering up wisdom for the ages. For more information on his time cube theory, visit our site, techtv.com/unscrewed. What does a name like Elijah, a movie about hobbits and being short, spell out? G-A-Y. Gay! Stick around.
Martin Sargent.
This is Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent. Martin Sargent reporting. According to Reuters, researchers at the University of Manchester have figured out the principles of gecko lizard feet and invented an adhesive that could make Spider-Man gloves a reality. If the adhesive works, it could give wearers the ability to walk on walls, hang from buildings, and have sex with Kirsten Dunst. In other news, according to the BBC, director Spike Lee is suing Viacom over its decision to rename television network TNN to Spike TV. Mr. Lee says the new moniker is a deliberate attempt to capitalize on his name and prestige. Viacom countered by saying that the new name should in no way give viewers the impression that Spike TV will be 24 hours a day of overhyped, mediocre movies. So you remember the kid who became internationally famous when his Jedi Warrior video spread all over the nation, making him sort of a geek hero to the masses? Well, thanks to the efforts of some sympathetic webmasters who built a site in his name, donations have flooded in, and the Star Wars kid will receive thousands of dollars and an iPod for his troubles. Those of you who contributed, don't you get it? He's controlling your minds. That's what Jedis do. And that's the news with Martin Sargent. I'm Martin Sargent. Hey, this is great. Now it's time to play a little game we call Search Spurts. Search Spurts. Search Spurts. Here's how the game works. I will randomly choose a number between 1 and 100 billion. Our two contestants will then pick a word or combination of words that they believe will generate a hit count closest to my number using Google. For example, if I choose the number 5 million, one contestant chooses the word pizza and the other chooses Dianetics. There are 5,010,000 hits for pizza and only 149,000 for Dianetics. So whoever said pizza is going to win the contest. Do you get it, people? Good. Our first contestants are two lovely ladies of the web, Marcy and Steph. Welcome to Unscrewed, ladies.
Hi there.
So you've got some really beautiful photos of yourself on your website, Marcy. Why don't you tell us about sinisterher.com?
There's not much to tell. It started out as a place to run a webcam, and it sort of developed from there. So,
what's the business model?
I don't know. I picked my nose a lot.
Yeah? That pay the bills for you there, Marcy?
Of course.
All right, how about you, Steph? Does broadcasting your netcam all day pay, or you just do this just for kicks?
I just do it for fun. You know, I love to talk to people and build up the community and just share my life online. Anything else is just a bonus. So.
All right, are you guys familiar with the Search Spurts rules?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to pick the number randomly. You both say a word or phrase you think will get the closest to that many results in Google. Understand? Here we go. I choose the number 138,900. You both have 10 seconds. Yell a term at me at any time.
Fart. Armoire.
Oh, not at any time, not the same time. Marcy, you go first.
Fart.
Fart?
Fart.
All right, fart. Fart receives 657,000 hits. You kind of overshot that one there, in a manner of speaking. All right. Who was that, Marcy?
Uh-huh.
All right. Steph, now it's your turn. You got to do better than that. You got a lot of pad here.
All right, I yelled out armoire.
Armoire?
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, you got to give me something. I got to look up in a French dictionary here. Oh, wait, I didn't spell it right. Google says, did you mean armoire? Yes, I did. 270,000 hits. Yes, you are the winner. You are closest to my original numbers. Woo. Congratulations, Steph. That was wonderful. That was Steph, right?
Yeah.
That's great. You've just won yourself an autographed picture of me.
All right.
All right.
I'm glad I didn't win.
Oh, Marcy. Hey, guys, thanks so much for playing, all right?
Thanks.
All right, that
Thank
was
you.
Search Spurts. You want to see what else these lovely ladies can do? Well, you can find their links on our website at techtv.com/unscrewed. All right, coming up next, Laura unlocks the secret to which celebrities are very, very gay. But first, you ever wonder what a Radio Hut guy does when he's not at the Radio Hut?
And now, another reading from the memoirs of a Radio Hut guy. August 4th. It was hot today. Bastard hot. The parking lot looked like a lake of fire. All day long, I hear those little kit cars spinning their little rubber wheels. Those screechy little rubber wheels. I hear those damn cars in my sleep.
Hey, we're back. So, Laura, you got a little report for us, no?
That's right, Martin. Well, I was searching the web, and I actually came across a site for the first time that inspired me.
What's that? Wow, this is great. A breakthrough night. You got an inspirational site. What is it?
Veryverygay.com.
Yeah.
And well, it offers compelling proof that Elijah Wood, not just gay, very, very gay.
I have a hard time believing that. America's favorite hobbit, gay.
You know, Martin.
Drivel.
I was skeptical at first, but then I looked, and they offer some really compelling proof. Like, check out this picture. Bronzer equals gay.
I see where
as does hugging male co-stars. Check this out.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait. I'm looking down the site a little bit. There's a picture of him kissing a woman, Laura.
Well, the woman happens to be Franca Potente of Run Lola Run, and as we know, she's German, and as we know, Germans are gay.
Wow. You're making a clearer point than that Time Cube guy. So you said this site inspired you. How so?
Well, it inspired me to do my own site because, unfortunately, this is the only celebrity they have, Elijah Wood. And I know that our viewers would love to know who else is gay, so I took it upon myself to do a little research.
Okay, who else out there in Hollywood is gay and who's not? Come on,
well,
give up the goods.
All right, ever hear of a little woman called Ellen DeGeneres?
You're not saying.
Gay. Look at this picture. Right, look.
Oh.
She's, I'm straight, and tries to pose with a man as if she's getting married. I don't buy it. Look at the face. Not happy.
Yeah, she's not into it.
And how do you explain this picture, Ellen?
That's at that gay award show.
Well, yeah, she probably didn't know the paparazzi were around.
Anyone else? I mean, this is unbelievable. Anyone else that we might not know about?
Well, hold on to your seat, folks, and you heard it here first, but, Dick Cheney.
No!
Look at the rouge.
The Vice President of the United States is gay?
Look at the rouge on his cheeks. Not only that,
very, very gay.
Yes, he is, but look, here's another picture. Him with a bunch of men.
Oh.
2 words for you. Bathhouse.
Sure it's not White House?
Well, that's what they want you to believe, and he's powerful enough for you to do it.
I'll tell you, those Washington spin doctors.
That's right.
They're geniuses.
But until now, until I come up with my own site, it's all about veryverygay.com.
Veryverygay.com. Laura Swisher, thank you for that internet report.
You're welcome.
Hey, time for some more viewer emails. You know, I love it when you guys write in. It really makes me feel like I know each and every one of you personally, which is why we've just added another security guard here at the studio. Here's one for Laura. A guy writes in, I have a laptop with a 600 Celeron HP running with ME. It has an RCA video plug, but I can't seem to find any help files. I would like to view my laptop on my TV. Can this be done? I would appreciate any advice. It would be a blessing. Laura, can you help the man out? Help out CJ.
What?
You have no idea. All right, CJ, I'm going to answer the question for you. Let the man do it. Here's what you do. Turn on your television monitor. Make sure it's tuned to the proper channel. Now, wait for Call for Help with Leo Laporte to come on. That's where you'll get your answer. All right. So what did you think? Isn't that good advice? Isn't that a wonderful program, the Call for Help program with Leo Laporte?
It is.
Hey, what did you guys think? Why don't you send us an email at unscrewed@techtv.com, and we'll read it here on the air and belittle you for it. That was a great night, wasn't it?
It was an awesome night.
Here's why this night was great, because we had Gene Timecube Ray here. Love that, man. Big fan. And Search Smirks. We love that game. Thanks to the cam goddesses. All right. Good night, everyone. Tune in tomorrow. We love you.
I walks up in the club, and the ladies looking lovely. Tried to show some love, but the haters tried to mug me. Walk up to the bar, and I tried to get my drink on. Dip on my feet. If you wanna get banged on, pump your brakes. And I tried to get my drink on. Dip on my feet. If you wanna get back. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
I'm Martin Sargent. Clearly, I'm the guy. Duh. I'm pretty much the man. Get with it. Yo, what's up? That's rad, man. What's up? Never seen anything like that. Blingo. Blingo? Unscrewed. That's right.
Energy!
Hey there! Welcome to Unscrewed, the show that pleasures itself Monday through Thursday with a repeat on Saturday. I'm Martin Sargent. Joining me, as always, the woman who has been reduced to this, Laura Swisher. How you doing, Laura?
I'm all right. I cut myself this morning, so
what happened?
I tried to commit suicide, and I guess you need to go further. But you know what?
But enough about how you're doing.
How are you doing?
I'm doing
Martin?
great. I'm feeling pretty good. I've been hitting the gym lately. You know.
You've been hitting the gym?
The gin. I've been hitting the gin. Tanqueray.
I was worried.
Yeah. A little twist of lime, not bad. So I was thinking about this today, Laura. The most amazing thing to me about this whole internet is how it's expanded my cultural boundaries.
Really?
You know how I love the Swedish band ABBA?
I did not know
Dancing
that.
Queen, 17, blah, 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 blah. Well, during the course of my ABBA research on the internet, I've learned about scores of other super awesome Swedish bands. Band I would never have known existed if only through my bi-weekly romps through IKEA, if not through the internet. I would never have stumbled across, for example, the Cool Candies. Yeah. And their life-affirming ballad, Stairway to Zagnut. Bask in the glow of their magnificence. Why did their popularity never cross the sea, I ask you, Laura?
I wish I had an answer
They're
for that.
awesome. Cool Candies pretty much rocked my world when I first turned on to them, but they're nothing compared to Garvis. Here's Garvis. Yeah. You know you always hear about how Swedish women are hot? No one gives enough props to the Swedish men. I mean, they're like Norse gods right there.
Like the Garvis 5.
I gotta go to Sweden, because if Garvis is getting laid, I'd be like a white Will Chamberlain over there, you know? You know, spending a lot of time in the Garvis chat rooms, I heard about the angelic disco sounds of the Gert Johnnies. Here they are. I particularly like their second album, Keebler Elf-Looking Fat Guys. In fact, it's on this album that you will find the tune Obey, Bitch.
That's a great,
It's a great
song.
tune. You never expected that. You know, any serious discussion about the Swedish disco pantheon would be glaringly incomplete without paying homage to the clown princes of the genre, the Ivan Henrys. Sadly, you know, the bands that come to the siren songs of drugs and alcohol and the fat guy on the right ended up breaking the lead singer's glasses in a fight over who would get to use the nickname Big Pimpin'. So you see, Laura, damn it, the internet really can broaden your horizons, huh?
I'm going to have to check it out.
Anyway, you have to check out that internet
That internet that you keep talking about.
TechTV employee. So anyway, tonight's show, nothing short of miraculous. You like Elvis Presley, Laura?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Love
tonight, performing right here on this very stage, we have the single most revolting Elvis tribute artist gigging today, Extreme Elvis. Oh, sweet. Yeah. He looks like a member of the band Garvis. Then, of course, we have the Dark Tipper, Kevin Rose, D-Tip. He's back with a hacking tool that lets you crack the passwords to porn sites.
What?
That's right. I said crack the passwords to porn sites. Probably be the most popular story in TechTV website history. But first...
Now, Unscrewed News
You like the
with Martin Sargent.
This is Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent. Martin Sargent reporting. According to CNN.com, the launching of the Mars lander, built to travel thousands of miles through meteor-infested space, crash land at speeds exceeding 1,000 miles an hour, and rove around the red planet in temperatures from below freezing to over 200 degrees, was postponed due to light rain. The lander had been dubbed Spirit after a contest in which a 9-year-old girl spoke of the spirit of America and her experiences as an immigrant orphan in the United States. Second prize in the contest was the name, Mommy, do we have to eat the dog? And also, according to the Washington Post, America Online says that for security reasons, high-speed internet users need regularly updated antivirus software and a properly configured firewall to be safe. The internet service provider will work to educate users about the dangers of unprotected broadband connections. Of course, as AOL's cable internet sales indicate, right now most people are just opting for abstinence. And that's the news with Martin Sargent. I'd be Martin Sargent. Laura?
Well, our very own Scary Gary hits the streets again, and it's kind of disturbing. Check it out.
Yeah, no, I just came from the doctors. Yeah, no, they said, no, it's kind of festering. The blisters and stuff will go away later. No, he said I shouldn't even be out in public right now. Keep putting like the patches on it and it won't leak as much. It's kind of burning right now, actually. It burns like the dickens when I go to the bathroom. Uh-huh. No, he said I shouldn't be near people at all. Uh-huh. No, I've got like a rash under my armpits and around like my groin area and all that stuff and all that, and it's kind of festering a little bit, that's for sure. Blisters around my crotch area. He said not be near any people or anything like that. No, there's like diarrhea, there's swelling of my knees, it's ridiculous. I've been awake for 4 or 5 days now. I don't know how much I can take it.
And that was embarrassing cell phone man, Scary Gary.
All right, thanks. Just ahead, the most abominable Elvis act since the real thing OD'd on pills. Extreme Elvis coming right up. Stick around. Hey, welcome back. So if you like your Elvises young, thin, and clothed, you're going to hate our next guest. Elvis, if you are still alive, I suggest you change the channel. Please welcome Extreme Elvis and Bill, his guitarist. What's up, fellas?
How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. So listen, man, I'm in a bar here in San Francisco one night, and you, Extreme Elvis, bust in and start dancing naked on the coffee table, dripping ooze, and singing Elvis, and you owe me $3 for another gin and tonic that you dripped in.
Was that you?
That was, yeah, that was me.
You
And
dry cleaning bill too.
That was at the Uptown. Do you remember that night? You looked a little.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what happened?
The good old days, man. The Uptown.
Did some travesty happen in your life that led you down this path? Well, how did the whole Extreme Elvis thing come about?
Well, I was an Elvis impersonator for corporate events and children's parties, and I was doing this children's party in a park in Walnut Creek, and I got locked out of my car. Mm-hmm. And then, someone at the park gave me some mushrooms, and I'm basically 2 hours later, I'm tripping balls all over Walnut Creek, my car keys stuffed into my sock, and, you know, it kind of stuck, man, because the whole day people are like, Elvis, you're Elvis.
That's Walnut Creek, a bad place to have a trip, man.
It's a bad place to be locked out of your car, too.
If you don't know Walnut Creek, it's like one of the most elite neighborhoods in the country. Ugh! So you don't like the term Elvis impersonator, do you?
I hate Elvis impersonator.
What do you call yourself? What are you?
Well, if I'm looking for a grant, I'm a performance artist.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's funny, huh? And I've got a million, really.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm a performer, basically. And sometimes I'm punk rock, man. But you know, Elvis impersonators are necrophiles. They're taking advantage of a dead man, you know? And I'm not into that, you know?
Are you friendly with other Elvis impersonators, like Fat Elvis or Elvez? You guys like hang out at their conventions?
I love those guys, man, but they're doing something different with Elvis, you know? Elvis impersonators themselves are a little spooky, man. It's kind of like a wax museum.
Do you know if like, you know, Priscilla and Lisa Marie know what you're doing here?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they're very angry. Their lawyers have contacted me, you know. They've sent me letters saying to stop doing
Cease
this
and
extreme
desist?
Elvis. Yes, it's all on my website. Graceland is leading a charge against me, basically.
So what happens? I mean, are you in the courts right now? Are you being sued? Is the whole extreme Elvis operation going to be shut down by the man?
No, lately they've been easing off, and I think it's because all the kids are going to our shows and getting hyped on Elvis.
You're just so popular.
Records, right? Yeah, so I mean, I think they're starting to change their tune a little bit.
So your name is Extreme Elvis.
Yeah.
I mean, back that up. What are the more extreme things you do? What are the more extreme things you do? Sit down, Elvis! What are some more of the extreme things you do when you're on stage?
Some extreme things. Well, you know, I don't think it's extreme anymore, but of course I have different sensibilities. We like to get naked. Bill here has taken a mouthful of my golden nectar before on stage.
That would be pee?
Well, I think you don't need to say anymore. I mean, it's such a crude term, really. We like to call it golden nectar. Yeah. A lot of people, maybe some of you people have joined the golden circle before.
So on stage you would pee in your guitarist's mouth.
Well, sure. I mean, if the show called for it. We've used, you know, we've pretty much done anything that you might do in private except on stage, you know. I think that's the most generous kind of performing you can do.
And there was one act I heard you did. It's called Love Me Chicken Tenders.
Yes.
Walk me through that. What's that?
Well, that was my commentary on the need for intimacy in a fast food culture. You see, basically, I had a sexy young woman tie me up to an easy chair. Okay. She poured chicken feed all over my body, and what a lovely body it is, right?
Oh, there it is right there. We're looking at Love Me Chicken Tenders on the screen.
You can imagine,
right
I mean, it'd be great. It'd be great if we could recreate it. There
we go.
Wow.
We could probably
see that again?
Go get some pigeons or something like that from outside.
Well, anyways, yeah, so she covered me with chicken feed and then put live chickens on my body, and the animal rights people hated the you know?
There it is again right now. Were the chickens at all hurt? They seem pretty content, I gotta say.
Oh, no, those chickens weren't hurt, were they, Bill?
Not at all. Not at all.
No, they all found good homes.
Do you eat a lot of the chicken tenders and the nuggets and so forth?
Well, that's the thing. It was sort of a commentary on my relationship to fast food. And I want to have a more intimate relationship with the animal. So that's why I had the chickens eating from my body.
Yeah, so the true Elvis fans that are out there, you know, the ones that go to Graceland and sob at Elvis's grave, what do they think of you? They take kindly to the extreme Elvis bit?
Well, you know, I get a lot of hate mail from Elvis fans, actually. I don't know if anyone's ever been on my website. They might have seen that I get, you know, everything from death threats to, you know, horribly misspelled insults.
I know the feeling, intimately.
And in all caps. I mean, who does all caps anymore, right?
It's so rude, all caps. Actually, on your website, you have this one detractor who wrote in, he says, this extreme Elvis nutcase has really got me upset. He is a disgrace to humanity. Naked fat slob, give me a break. I can't believe that people would let this crap go on. This even breathes air. How do you respond to something like that? That's kind of hateful.
Well, it's almost in a completely different language than the one I speak. So it's hard to respond, you know. But, I mean, frankly, I mean, look at me, man. I'm on television, Mom. So, you, buddy. You.
If you're going to flip up the camera, make sure you flip up the right one.
I'll just flip them all up.
There you go, there you go. That's going to be so hard to blur. Our editor really hates
I know,
you
I heard there's going to be a whole lot of blurring and bleeping. So you're a TV star, right? Why are you driving that car outside, man? Seriously, it's more beat up than my car, man.
What, the Bentley?
No, man, you pulled up in some nightmare of a car. You got pulled over for that. I mean, pay this man more.
Hey, listen, man, this is TechTV. This is deep cable, all right? I imagine you also have some really avid fans, though.
Oh, yes, we do. The people that join the Golden Circle are only one special category.
The Golden Circle, this is more of the...
These are people who seek out the golden nectar from the fountain.
All right.
People like in these pictures, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a number of fans, a number of groupies. There are a number of Elvis fans that love what we do, man.
Yeah.
Because I mean, frankly, no one's doing Elvis with soul, you know, except for us, right? Bill?
I can make a promise, and I'm not going to be one of those fans who joins the Golden Circle. But let's see what all the fuss is about. You have a song that you have prepared for us?
Yes, we do.
All right, why don't you get up and go sing us that song, man?
Sing a song?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do it. Yeah. All right, everybody, Extreme Elvis. Jeez. All right, now stay tuned, everyone. While they set up, stay tuned. The Dark Tipper's going to be up next. You guys ready to go?
Yeah, but we need some people up here. Don't be afraid of me, man. I drained my bladder earlier. Come on up.
All right, come on, or else we're not going to get through this all night. People, get up here.
We got some Extreme Elvis fans in the room. Come on up.
Hurry up, please. Everyone, please go do what the Golden Nectar guy says.
Would it make you more comfortable if I got more comfortable? Where's my mic? Thank you.
Now where is?
You get it. Yeah, exactly. Look at me, Mom. I'm on the internet. I mean, TV.
Give it up for him.
You know it. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Come on, sing it, darling. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Oh, Lord. Kumbaya. Elvis singing, my Lord. Kumbaya. Elvis singing, my Lord. Kumbaya. Elvis singing, my Lord. Kumbaya. Oh, Lord. Kumbaya. I want to hear you sing. Bombs are falling, my Lord. Kumbaya. Bombs are falling, my Lord.
Hey, welcome back. So, Laura and Kevin Rose, the Dark Tipper. Extreme Elvis, not on the rug.
Oh, that's terrible.
Laura and Dark Tipper are getting on over in the lab. Let's see what they got for us.
Thanks, Marty. Now, Kevin, I've been told that what you're about to show us just may be the most popular segment ever on TechTV.
I think so. This is going to be huge. Now, I wanted to show this to everybody because I think that there's a lot of people out there that run websites. I mean, we have websites here at TechTV.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people have their own personal sites, and this is something that definitely could affect them.
So you're doing it to help us out?
Well, yeah, of course.
That doesn't sound very dark.
Well, check it out. Check it out. This is called Brutus. Now, Brutus is a password cracker. It's going to send out random usernames and passwords and attempt to crack any type of website password, whether it be a porn site password, whether it be someone's directory with their email in it, whatever it is, it's going to go out there and try and put random usernames and passwords.
So this will crack any password, and you can, theoretically, you can go into any site you want with this.
Exactly, given the right amount of time. Let me show you how it works. We're going to click Start here, and what it's going to do is it's going to attack my site, kevinrose.com, and if you take a look at the bottom here, it's putting random usernames and passwords in until it finds that special combination that's going to allow them to get inside.
Wow.
And it's going to use a dictionary word list. It's going to go through all these different types of terms in the dictionary. And then after, if it can't get in at that point, it's going to try random usernames and passwords.
Oh, my gosh.
So this is happening to a lot of webmasters out here. This is actually a tool that's been around for quite some time, but this is the first time that's actually been shown on TV. And I want to let everybody know about it because there's also other ways that we can defend against this. You can set really strong encrypted passwords.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you should do is set a password with upper and lowercase characters, numbers and special characters as well. Because then this just looks to a dictionary. And if you have a password of, say, password or just something random.
Or admin.
Is that your password right now, admin?
Yeah. No. Not anymore.
It can easily break that. I mean, it's going to break that in a matter of seconds. So
it goes for the, what are some of the other easy words, passwords that people use?
Well, there's an entire, actually, if you download the program, there's a word, it's called words.txt and users.txt. Open that up, take a look at it, dig through it, and take a look at all the usernames and passwords in there. Make sure yours doesn't match that, because otherwise you're in trouble.
You're screwed.
So
and we want to be unscrewed here. All right.
That's about all it does. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Gets you free porn.
Free porn. Well, I'm down with the free porn, but I'm not down with people logging into or checking into my little diary.
I'm going to put a few more tips on the website as well in the article so people can actually protect themselves against this, but it's definitely something should people know about.
Yeah, so go to our website, unscrewed.com/TechTV.
TechTV
You know what I mean.
Unscrewed.
There we go.
Marty, would you want something like this?
No. I'm a TV star. I can afford to pay for my porn. Take me for some kind of a thieving sleazebag. Hey, more Extreme Elvis is coming up after the break. I've joined the Brown Circle. But first, let's take a moment to nurture our spirits with a healing reading from one of our favorite blogs. Breathe deeply, detach, and always know that you're amongst friends.
May 14th. Dear Blog, guacamole Doritos. These were good. Really tangy flavor, kind of like ranch, but with more flavors / spices in there. On the bag, you see pictures of tomatoes, onions, and avocados. I don't think they tasted anything like avocados. But I give them 4 stars. Wow. I actually like something new.
So, my Unscrewed troopers, what did we learn today? Fat people on mushrooms are funny. Internet porn is free, and I eat poo. And with that, once again, here's Extreme Elvis.
Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland, I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. 'Cause Dixieland, that's where I was born. Early Lord, one frosty morn. Look away, God, look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Dude. Yeah, what's up? I'm Martin Sargent. Clearly, I'm the guy. Duh. Yeah, I'm pretty much the man. Get with it. Yo, what's up? That's rad, man. What's up? Never seen anything like that. And blingo. Blingo? Unscrewed. That's right.
Let's do it.
Hey there, and welcome to Unscrewed, the show that can't remember what it did last night. I'm Martin Sargent. Joining me, as always, Laura Swisher. Laura, everyone. Yes, sir.
Hello.
How you doing tonight?
I'm great.
Great, great. So I'm looking around, and based on all the sweat and all the damn kids running around, looks like summer's finally here. So I'm wondering, you got any vacation plans, Laura?
Vacation? No, Martin. I am planning on figuring out ways to make the show better. That's how I spend
So
my...
you're going to be spending it unlike you did this spring. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. Now, I was relaxing in the spring. Vacation time comes around, work.
You know what I'm doing? I'm taking a road trip.
No
I'm
way.
taking a road trip all over these United States. Only
your
the road
car?
I'm taking? No, I'm taking the information superhighway, man. I found this website, The Smartass Guide to the United States. It's great. I never have to leave my computer, and I can see the entire country. Why don't, well, we're in Northern California. Why don't we go there first? There's a little view of Northern California. All the .coms are for sale, and the guys riding around on little scooters.
That guy looks familiar.
Oregon, just up north. Here's Oregon. Whoa, that looks like my kind of place. That guy's really sporting wood.
What's going on in Ohio?
There, check out. Whoa, there's Utah. It starts out just one guy with his wife, and whoop.
Wives.
You know, we don't have to worry about the Mormons getting upset. I don't think there's too many Mormons watching this show. Seriously. Yeah, right on. How about Texas? Let's go to Texas.
Oh, that's Do they have cheerleaders at executions now?
They do. How about Ohio? This is where Laura's grandparents are from, actually. There you are.
And
Ohio.
that's exactly
The land
what
of
it's
the
like.
all-you-can-eat buffets and obesity. Is that really what it's like there?
It's exactly like that. And there's a kid in a yellow shirt in every buffet.
How about Maine? Maine is where I used to spend parts of my childhood. That's all you're going to see up there.
No.
Arr, fishy. That's the perfect storm. How about, let's do a couple more. New Hampshire. There's New Hampshire. And finally, what will we find in Delaware? Well, really, who knows what the hell goes on in Delaware? There you have it, Dan Meth's Guide to the United States. You can get a link to that at our website. So tonight's show, pretty good relative to last night's show. First off, you know those gold teeth that important people wear? Laura?
Yeah, totally.
Well, I'm figuring it's high time. Now that I got this show, I get my own grill set up. The studio turns into a pimp dentist's office tonight as Mr. Bling from MrBling.com hooks me up with a new set of teeth. Plus, typically when a husband and a wife go into business together, they open a restaurant or maybe a small specialty shop. The couple we have on tonight started a porn site, starring themselves. Wifey and hubby from wifeysworld.com show us what it takes to make a marriage last. That's coming up just ahead. But first, here's a little sneak peek into tonight's musical guest. We got some melodious profundity with his debut single, Treat Your Mother Right. Here he is, Mr. T.
Mother, I'll always love her. My mother. So treat her right. Treat her right.
He's a family. You should hook up with Mr. Bling. All right, we'll check in with Mr. T a little bit later and show you. You got to stick around for that. But first...
Now, Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent.
This is Unscrewed News with Martin Sargent. Martin Sargent reporting. Parents, educators, and historians fear that computers are taking the place of handwriting and that cursive writing could all but vanish within as little as 2 decades.
No.
Students responded by saying that the art of handwriting isn't going anywhere so long as it remains cool to join gangs. That's funny because it's not cool to join gangs. Moving on, according to Reuters, an Egyptologist announced this week that her team may have identified the mummy of Queen Nefertiti. The corpse's face and nose had badly decomposed, meaning the team will have to do more testing to make sure that they didn't unearth Michael Jackson. The team found the mummy in a tomb in the Valley of the Kings in Luxor, after which they celebrated with a $2.99 dinner buffet and a serious pie-gout poker binge. And finally tonight, a Florida-based magician has produced a new video called Wizard School that teaches kids how to create the illusion of flying on a Nimbus 2000, just like Harry Potter does. The video also teaches kids to conjure goblins, levitate objects, and capitalize on the success of other people's intellectual property. And that's the news with Martin Sargent. I'm Martin Sargent. Laura, you got something for us?
Yes, I do. Well, our favorite entrepreneur, Gary, is back. And this time, he's got a business model that's sure to come up all aces. Take a look.
Hi, can I help you? I want to get a computer laptop thing, a little computer thing. Okay. I want to put together a little website thing, and I really don't
what type of website are you planning on putting together? What's your interests?
I want to do a website. It's just all fish porn. You know, it's like close-ups of little fish. You know, they had like that seductive eye that never blinks. It's like a bedroom eye, but it's like more of an aquarium eye, I call it. Oh, you're sexy. Oh, you're big. You're so sexy I can't close my eye. So I'm gonna need, a laptop. Got
you know,
ya.
laptop, stuff like that, and some sort of like little camera inside there. Maybe something that's like, is there something I can put down inside there, like get the sound? You ever heard? You ever heard
actually,
of fish?
It's called an underwater microphone. We could attach that to the laptop.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
And then
a
we'd,
little
hook it up to
underwater
a
microphone.
DSL.
This guy here's probably looking for the same thing.
I'll be with you in 1 minute, sir.
Yeah,
okay.
one thing. And so it's a little microphone thing that you go down, you can actually hear the fish having sex inside the fish tank. Before you know it, people will be walking around the street just kind of going, oh yeah, oh. It's all like really sexual, you know, moving thing and stuff like that, you know?
Sure.
Maybe we can have like get a thing with like an octopus with all the things around it.
Oh yeah, with the suction cups and everything.
Oh yeah, it'd be great.
Oh yeah.
All that stuff just
can't hurt.
Gets me, man. Fish porn site would totally rock. If you get a chance, watch fish having sex. There's nothing
Not
better.
a problem. I'll check it out on the website.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Take care. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Excellent idea, Gary. That's the best idea since pet.com. Good luck with that.
All right, thank you, Laura. Thank you, Gary. All right, Yo Dog, Nellie's got him. Old Dirty Bastard's got him. Now I got him. Stick around and we'll show you how you can get your very own bling bling teeth. Don't go anywhere. What better way to impress the ladies with a full smile of gold, platinum, and diamonds? I can barely talk with this face on. If you've watched MTV in the past 5 years, you know exactly what I'm talking about, brah. Here with us, one of the finest purveyors of gold grills, Mr. Bling. How you doing, man?
Hey,
Welcome
Marty,
to Unscrewed.
All right.
So I keep hearing this thing in the media. All the kids are dropping it. Bling. Define bling.
Bling means shine, money, power, bling bling. You know, it sounds good, you know.
So if you've got the bling bling, then everyone looks at you and they know that you got mad ducats. Is that using the right vernacular?
That's right.
All right, so I'm not like a hip-hop artist or anything like that. Am I going to get my ass kicked by wearing these things out on the street?
No. The age varies, the culture, Caucasians, Asians, black, everybody's getting gold teeth.
Well, besides rappers and congressmen, what kind of people are your most popular customers?
I had a lot of young kids, high school kids coming in. You know, they want some gold teeth with diamonds in it, with their names on it. Some gang signs.
So you're not supposed to talk about the gang. I mean, is it a gang thing? I think people typically associate the bling bling teeth with the gangs.
No, people are getting, you know, pierced bellies, you know, every other places they're getting pierced. You know, it's like last place to go, the jewelry, is your teeth.
On the teeth. How's the business doing? I mean, is there a lot of demand for the bling bling teeth right now? Really?
Booming, yeah. A lot of demand.
How many of these things are you making per day?
Probably at least like 20.
No way, 20ty sets a day?
20 sets or more.
You made these ones specifically for me.
Just for you, Marty. Just for you.
See, it says tech on there.
Look at that.
Yeah, that. That's pretty hot, isn't it, ladies?
You go bling bling.
You know, I feel like Jaws from the James Bond movies. How much do these things cost? I mean, this set here, how much would that cost me if you didn't graciously make them for me for free?
Okay, the cheapest will go 30 per tooth.
30 per tooth?
It could go all the way up to like 150 a tooth, which is platinum.
Wow.
Yeah, like a Birdman, the rapper.
Yeah, he's great. He's a great rapper.
Yeah, he has like all permanent, and his cost like at least 10,000 or more.
Holy smokes! That's not that bad if you consider it costs $250 to buy a vowel on Wheel of Fortune. So, I mean, am I supposed to brush these things? What's the maintenance?
I mean,
they are removable, so you have to. Oh God, I can take them in and out. But do I brush with the teeth in?
I mean, you brush your teeth, right? So you got to take care of it inside, outside.
Occasionally.
You know, if you want to bling them, you know, it does tarnish, so you want to take care of it with a little soft cloth and, you know, with a little toothbrush inside, outside.
How about eating? Is it all right to eat with the teeth in?
We don't recommend eating because the food particle will settle in the gold teeth and you might get cavities. So we don't want you to have that.
Yeah, that's kind of gross if I'm like going out to dinner with a woman. I'm like, oh, hold on, baby, my steak's here. I go, oh.
Actually, that's a chick magnet.
That's a chick magnet? What I do?
Girls love it.
Dude, this thing is disgusting, man. It's full of saliva and grime. Can you get in on that thing?
Marty,
is that plaque? What is that? Oh my God, that's gross, man. It's swale in my teeth. How long does the whole process take from the fitting of the teeth to the delivery of the teeth?
Fitting takes 2 minutes, and finishing the whole product takes about 3 days. But like I was mentioning, Marty, that's a chick magnet. You go to the bar, you saw a beautiful girl, you start talking to her, she will look at your teeth, right? What is that? What is she will get close to you? Time of the moment.
Your website, blingtown.com, it used to be MrBling.com.
Right.
How much business has that garnered up for you? Because that's how I first heard about the thing. It seems like you guys are sort of an internet phenomenon.
Yeah, it's like we're starting right now. It's a lot of people word of mouth, you know, people passing around the words. Yeah. It's been great, you know. The response has been great. So we've been getting a lot of, you know, money coming in, but, you know, it's beginning.
All right, so we're going to get my co-host Laura Swisher over here live on the air. She is going to get her grill fitted with a set of teeth.
Different about you. I don't know what it is, Marty, but I'm suddenly attracted to you.
Bling, bling, yo!
And that's never happened before.
All right, I had this done. I had to go down to the shop the other day to have this done. This is exactly what I had done. Laura's going to do it right now. You're in for a treat, Laura.
Hurt?
No, it doesn't treat. Do you need any dental training to do this, though, Mr. Bling?
No, I was a jeweler. If a dentist involves, you know, filing your teeth, putting a desk on your teeth and make it permanent, then you need a dentistry background. But this just becomes jewelry, like a body jewelry, like piercing. So you don't need a background.
All right, why don't you go ahead and start? What's the first step of administering this process here?
I have some pink stuff called arginate to make a teeth impression. And if I could just
see, you probably should have done that before you put the gloves on. Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. Crushed Pepto-Bismol.
That does not work,
I can't talk with my bling bling teeth on. So we put the powder in the bowl there,
and you mix it with.
This is a very scientific process, folks, as you can tell. You got a little bit too much there, Mr. Bling.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and put it in.
Put it in there.
And then you just mix it up.
Mix it.
As if you're making instant oatmeal.
Yeah. But I prefer as mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes,
Can anyone buy this? Because what if I decide one day I just want to make molds of my teeth myself?
And this is really good for dental records, too. If you know, they just recover your bling bling teeth, they know exactly who you are.
I don't want to pay for a dentist to do that. I just want to
So there's the putty that comes out, and then you smear it on this sort of Mike Tyson-looking apparatus.
Yeah, you put it on the plastic piece, like this. And Laura, I need you to be, open your mouth and do not bite and do not move.
Okay.
All right, you've heard this before.
Okay, don't bite. Hold on.
Move your arm, Mr. Bling, so we can see it.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Oh, my God.
There you go, for 2 minutes. Just be steady.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right.
Wow, so you got to hold like that for 2 minutes. What's the most expensive that you've ever made?
Probably like, right now, about 3 Gs.
3 Gs.
But we could go over anytime.
Why didn't you make me a set for 3 Gs? Why did you give me this crappy $80 one?
Tom, you're not a rap star. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Tom, who's Tom? Mr. Bling, thank you so much for coming in and fit us with our own bling bling teeth.
Okay.
All right, man.
I appreciate it.
Hey, if you're looking to upgrade your grill, what you got to do is go to blingtown.com to see the full range of products offered by Mr. Kirsch here. Thanks a lot for coming in, Charles.
Okay, Marty. I really appreciate it.
All right. Coming up, a touching love story between two people who could only be married to each other. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. As a husband and wife team, our next guests do everything together. Shop, cook, eat, and run a porn site. Via Netcam, the creators of wifeysworld.com, hubby and wifey. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Great. So you guys operate a porn site together. Which of you came up with this scheme?
She did, actually.
Yeah, so wifey, how did you pop the question? How did you, honey, I think we should pimp each other out to a worldwide audience. How did that happen?
It was just a fluke. It just kind of snowballed.
It's kind of snowballed, yeah.
Yeah.
Had either of you worked in porn before this?
No.
Was there a steep learning curve?
You mean the actual act itself, you mean?
Yes.
He taught me well. Since high school.
In high school. You guys have been together for a long time, huh?
Yeah.
I guess you got to keep it exciting.
That's right.
Is there a camera crew involved, or do you guys have like an IT department in your bedroom?
Nope, I'm it.
How popular is the site? How many people are actually paying you guys, what is it, $20 a month to watch you do your thing?
Well, it fluctuates between about 9,000 and 12,000, depending on the time of the year.
You're kidding me. Do you get recognized on the street?
Not very often.
That's probably good. I imagine that's very embarrassing. You know, if you're at the all-you-can-eat potato bar at Wendy's and someone's like, saw you last night,
Well, they probably wouldn't recognize me unless I walked in with my pants off.
That's right. This is the first time, supersize. This is the first time that you've exposed your face, right? Normally, we don't see anything but your brand on the site.
No, that's not exactly true.
Lately, he's been on there more.
Yeah. Is this your only source of...
shows up more than I do.
Yeah, well, there's a good reason for that. Not too many people are paying to see you, bucko. Believe me. Is this your only source of income, and how much money do you make off of this?
Yeah, it's our only source, and you know, I mean, it does well.
We make a good living.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys file your taxes jointly?
Yes.
That's very good. True husband. Your site strives to be much more than just a porn site. For example, you have user polls. You ask questions like, will there be a Major League Baseball strike? Do you have the current version of Macromedia Flash? Are you going to see The Matrix Reloaded? I can't imagine anyone going to your site has any of these questions at the forefront of their minds.
I mean, that's kind of the idea. You know, we want it to be something different. You know, it never has been just the standard porn site, and you know, it asks questions that we're interested in hearing the answers to.
Your site makes porn fun again. Does your family, your parents, do they know what you're doing?
Some of our family members do, and a lot don't.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, Martin.
Thanks, Martin.
Truly an inspiration for couples the world over. Hey, if you want to see this married team celebrate their bonds of holy matrimony in a little kinkier fashion, you can find links to their website, techtv.com/unscrewed. All right.
Hey, speaking of website, Martin, I am proud to announce our very first Unscrewed Photoshop contest. Go to the website, download one of these incredibly attractive pics of Martin, open up your favorite image editing software, and go nuts. Email the final product back to us at unscrewed@techtv.com, and we'll select the best twisted pics to show on the air.
All right.
Hey, nice two-handed backhand, Martin.
Yeah.
All right, so go to techtv.com/unscrewed, download the photos, and have fun mangling Martin.
Where did that come from?
Your tennis days?
That's
high school, right?
That's a different picture.
That's high school.
Hey, can you tell the difference between male and female body parts? I'll bet you can't. We'll play a little game to prove it right after the break. But before all that, it's time to take time out from all this madness and spend a little time in our quiet spot. It's a reading from a real blog we found online.
May 27th. Dear Log. Cream soda just came out my nose. Oh, the pain. The burning pain. That hurt hella bad. Now, I'm crying.
That kid got nailed. Goose. Speaking of nails, a little segue. Let's play a little game called He Nails or She Nails. You remember we played she-male or female, where you tried to tell the
Like it was
females
yesterday,
from
Martin.
she-males?
I'll never forget that day.
Here's a derivative of that. Here's a derivative. It's called he nails or she nails. It's very simple. We'll show you a hand. You have to decide whether that hand belongs to a man or a woman. You got it?
I
know.
got it.
It's tough.
Wait, I don't get it.
There's the first one, Laura. Is that a she nail or a he nail?
A he nail?
You think that's a he nail? Audience? He nail. That's a man. That's a man. Very good. Are those she nails or he nails, you think?
Well, there's, again, delicate hands. I'm going to say...
With delicate hands, yes. A lot of jewelry, yes. A lot of very fine jewelry that I want on my
Is that a boob in the
body.
background, maybe?
He nails or she nails?
Say she nails.
She says she nails. Audience says she. That's a man, people. You're all gay. All right, let's do.
Is that what it means? If you can't, if you can't distinguish between male nails and female nails, you're
Clearly.
gay.
All right, let's do it. One more here, a couple more. How about this one down here?
That's a
I don't know.
guy.
Either it's a guy or someone's holding a Swiss Army knife in their hands.
Wolverine?
You think that's a he nail? It's got to be. Look at the profile.
too weird.
That's Gerard Depardieu.
Gerard?
He nail. That's a lady. God damn it. How about the Is that it? All right, that's enough. He now or she now?
I could play this forever.
Yeah. Go get the home version. All right, you can get it at our website, techtv.com/unscrewed. Okay, nothing else. Why don't we read some electronic mail, shall we? All right, this first one is for you, Laura.
Really?
It's about your online profile on the website that you put up there. Burton writes in, he says, why do you want a young buck? Because you say you want someone ages 21 to 25.
Yeah.
I had to ask because I was checking out your profile on the TechTV site.
Burton was checking me out.
Here's the reason. Laura is incredibly immature, right?
Mary's incredibly immature. Whatever, Martin. I farted on him.
All right, so what did you think, except for that last part there? Send us an email, unscrewed@techtv.com. And a big up to Mr. Bling, Charles Karish, wifey, hubby, and you for hanging. Thanks a lot, everyone.